Well, hello there, gorgeous. Thank you for clicking on this video so you can see what I've been up to these past couple of weeks. I've literally been having some of the best weeks of 2017. These past, I think 3 weeks now. It's been a lot of birthday celebrating. Thanksgiving just passed, and just some amazing things have been happening. I've been in such a great mood. I've just been feeling so incredibly blessed. So in the midst of that, I've been a horrible vlogger. In my mind, I honestly thought that I was going to be able to vlog everything, and I kind of thought out how I could do it. And then these moments come up that are special moments, and you're enjoying yourself, you're having fun, and the last thing you want to do is feel obligated to whip out your camera. So of course I filmed parts of things that I did because one of the reasons why I love taking pictures is just for the memories, and one thing that I love the idea of vlogging, because then you can look back live action at moments that you just never want to forget, or moments that were special. So I want to share those moments with you guys, and I guess I have to start with my birthday weekend. I have mostly Snapchats of my birthday weekend, and honestly it was probably my favorite birthday celebration to date. And so you guys wouldn't know this, but my boyfriend and I are in a long distance relationship. He lives in New York and I live in Philadelphia. So obviously we're not seeing each other every day. Do we see each other on the weekends? Yes, sometimes. It's not every weekend, just depending on our schedule. So my boyfriend, Sammy, he basically put together this whole entire 3-day weekend for my birthday where everything was a surprise. I had no idea what we were doing. And on the first day, when I first got there, so I went up to New York for the weekend, and when I first got there, he had a hotel for the whole weekend, and I was blown away because I thought we were just going back to his house as I typically do when I go up there. But he had this hotel room, and when I tell you guys, he had the balloons, the big 28 balloons, and everything was color coordinated exactly how I wanted it. It was so beautiful, and I had been yapping to him about how much I wanted to go to the sugar factory that's up in New York. And he took me to the sugar factory for dinner. We had amazing drinks, and I'll pop all this stuff in here, all the footage from that. Had amazing drinks. I had a white chocolate covered burger. It's the perfect blend of sweet and savory. It was absolutely delicious and to die for. So then after that, we went back to the hotel, and he had bought a dress. He picked out and bought a dress, guys, literally blowing my mind. Had the cutest dress on. I'll pop a picture in. I loved it. And we went on this, basically it was a club on a yacht, and it was so much. I haven't had that much fun in a long time. I'm not a type of person to go out and party at all, but when I do, I want to have a good time. That's exactly what I had. The people that we randomly met while we were there were awesome, and just you know, when you get around people with so much good energy, that's exactly what it was like. And then you know, being with him and just singing and dancing and drinking, we had open bar all night. We had the little wristlets and whatnot, and so yeah, it was just so much fun and such a good time. And one of the other things, so basically I feel he spent my birthday weekend making sure I did as many things that I've said that I've been dying to do as possible. So the other thing that I told him that I kind of missed doing and you know, wanted to do was a crab boil. So he took me to this place called Claudaddy's, and we had this really nice crab boil where we had king crab leg and sausage, and did we have corn? I think we had corn, and it was just all so good. And they have these adult Capri Suns. It's essentially something that looks like a Capri Sun, but it's liquor in there. It's super lit. It was so good. And we went to this comedy club afterwards. We went to this lounge. We just had so much fun. That was the second day. And then the last day, we basically went to brunch, endless mimosas, so we were just lit, but it was good conversation and all that stuff. And then he came back to Philly with me and was with me, so that fed into Thanksgiving weekend. And then we also made time to watch Game of Thrones. If you guys are watching Game of Thrones, or if you're late we are watching Game of Thrones, or you've already seen it, comment below. We're absolutely obsessed with this show right now. Right now, basically it's if we have a free hour, we're watching Game of Thrones, but we're trying to space it out so that we don't watch too much and we can enjoy it for a long period of time. But yeah, that was like my birthday weekend with Bae. I had such a great time. Like, I will, like, honestly, it was just so memorable. I'll never, ever, ever forget that. Like, it was just such a good time. And so by that Tuesday, he left because he went to Florida for Thanksgiving, and I went to Maryland for Thanksgiving. It was like for Thanksgiving, but also my aunt and uncle got married, and it was just like a beautiful ceremony. Like, so my uncle is like my dad's best friend, and my aunt, like, they've been together for a while, so she's been my aunt for a while, but they got married. It was a beautiful ceremony. Good food, of course, like all the typical Thanksgiving food, mac and cheese, greens with the cranberry sauce, desserts, all that good stuff. And yeah, that was like basically Thanksgiving. I did a little Black Friday shopping, although I feel like this was like my worst Black Friday shopping experience, because I really feel like I did not get that many sales, and then when I was Black Fridaying, it really wasn't like for myself. I was super late getting my wedding guest outfit, so I really just went Black Friday shopping to find my outfit, to find an outfit for my son as well. And so let's fast forward to my actual birthday. So my birthday was on November 28th. It was a Tuesday, and I remember thinking to myself, like, what can you do? Like, I really hate when your birthday falls on a weekday, and it's not like a Friday or a Saturday where you could just, like, you know, go out. It feels like more normal, but like, you can't just ask people to go out. Like, I work in the morning, you know what I mean? So it's just like, I didn't really plan too much into it, but what I did do was vlog a little bit that day, and I'll show you footage from that. Hello everybody. I'm super excited because today is my 28th birthday. It is my golden year. I'm 28 on the 28th, and I'm just so grateful to God to be here, to be healthy, to be happy, to be reaching my goals, like all the good stuff. So it's a Tuesday, which is kind of unfortunate. I feel like whenever my birthday falls on a weekday, it's always kind of like, meh. I wish it was always on like a Friday or a Saturday. But anyway, right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to Sephora to grab Rihanna's Stunna lip paint, because I'm going to be doing a birthday look using that lipstick. I might run over to H&M for like a birthday outfit for dinner later on tonight, but I'm not really sure about that yet, but definitely going to Sephora first downtown. Alright, mission accomplished. Got that and a birthday gift for my birthday in Sephora. How cool. So yeah, later that night, like my dad took me out to dinner to this French spot that I picked out that I've been dying to go to, and it was like amazing food, guys. Like, I mean, just like food, out of this world food. Like the chef was incredible. It was like a 5-course meal, but there was like a ton of amuse-bouches as well that were delicious, and I'll drop all that footage in here. And then of course the best part of the night was that my son surprised me and somehow managed to call my boyfriend, get him down here for my birthday from New York, and literally, like, I was in shock. Like, how does a 9-year-old conspire to do something like that? Like, I don't know. I'm like still on the floor, and I'll show you guys this footage as well. Zayman, what did you plan?
I planned for you to have the best birthday gift ever.
And what did you do?
I called Sammy and asked him if he could come over, and asked Papa to have a restaurant and flowers and a card for you. And made sure everything went planned.
Thank you, buddy, so much. I appreciate this. Thank you, Dad, for conspiring with him, and I could not believe this one is right here. That's so crazy to me. Oh my gosh. Like, literally, I'm still like on a high just from that. It's like feeling so loved. I can't explain to you, just like, oh, my heart is like gonna explode because there's just so much love, and I'm just so thankful, like so blessed. So like the one way I decided to turn up, like I turned up with Bae, I turned up with my family for my actual birthday. And so Friday, this past Friday, I think that was December 1st, it was like my time to celebrate with all of my friends. And essentially I'm like kind of introverted, guys, so I was like, I don't want to go out. Like, I don't want to go out to dinner. I don't want to go out like partying or anything. I just want to be in the house and be cozy with my friends. So that's exactly what I did. I basically orchestrated a game night. Like, you know, just text everybody like, hey, come over, celebrate my birthday, bring a bottle, and we're just gonna have a fun night. And that's exactly what we did. It was like a great turnout. Like, the energy was good, the vibes were good, and I really just had such a good time. And I'll show you guys like one of the games we played.
What are my parents hiding from me?
No.
This is so bad.
Oh wait, I keep.
Yes.
Oh, I thought they had to.
I'm was Cards Against Humanity. It was my first time playing. I won 2 beginner's luck, but it was such a hilarious game. If you guys played that, let me know in the comments. If you haven't played it yet, I highly recommend that you buy it now ahead of the holidays so that you can play it with your family, because like, oh my gosh, like, it's just such a fun group game. That was like pretty much like, you know, my birthday celebrations and Thanksgiving, but there's more. I was featured in a magazine. And I still can't believe I'm saying this, like, that this happened, that this is real. But my picture is in a magazine, and not just like any magazine, but Black Hair magazine. Now, y'all all know this magazine, okay? And I wrote this in like my Instagram caption when I posted about it. But like, think about it. Before there was Pinterest or YouTube or Instagram to like find hair inspiration and like, what can I do to my hair? This was the magazine that we looked in. And in this is the December, January 2018 issue. It's on stands right now, so go buy it. I'm in this. I'm on page 12, and I'll show you guys. So I knew about this. So there's my picture right there, guys. Like, how crazy. So it's under Trend Watch for natural hair. And there's me. And I can't deal. Like, this is so crazy. Like, I'm probably gonna get this framed. I want to put it in like an acrylic frame and just like save it forever. My dad bought like 500 copies of this too. And then Shea Moisture reaches out to me like, oh my gosh, we love your videos. And first of all, I'm like, this is Shea Moisture talking about they love my videos, which is crazy. And they're like, can we send you some stuff? And I'm like, hell yeah. So I'm thinking it's gonna be like a small little PR package. Like, I really honestly wasn't thinking too much of it. And I go to pick up my package, and it's freaking 25 pounds of product, you guys. And actually, I should show you. Hold on just 1 second. Alright, so I've brought this humongous box that they sent me that's full of Shea Moisture. Like, I feel like they sent me something from their entire collection. Like, I have stuff from, what is this, the coconut and hibiscus line. I have stuff from the Jamaican black castor line. I have a whole lot of stuff from the coconut oil line. I have this from, what is this line? Let's see here. This is from the Manuka honey and Mafura oil. I might be pronouncing that completely wrong, but it's just like, guys, it's so much stuff and it's so heavy. So I also got a whole bunch of black soap, and I love black soap, so I'm definitely keeping that for myself. Sorry, guys. But the rest of it, I will be sharing with you all. I'm going to add it on to my giveaway. So if you haven't watched my giveaway, essentially, this is more exciting news, essentially. I have a product that I'm working on with Volition, and essentially it needs your votes in order to be put into production. So I only have, at this point, I want to say less than 30 days. I still have like over 1,000 votes that I need. So definitely enter into that giveaway. Basically requires your vote and you just reposting the link. It's literally that simple. And you're entered in to win you're entered in to win Kinky Curly's Not Today Detangler and leave-in conditioner, the Kinky Curly Not Today curling custard. You're gonna get $20 for your first big chop haircut at a barbershop, and you're also gonna get a pin from Random Dopeness, which is like a naturalista with short natural hair. It's super cute. And now you're also going to get Shea Moisture products. And I think I'm gonna allow the 3 winners. There's 3 winners. 3 people are gonna win all that stuff. So I think I'm gonna allow the winners to pick out what they want. So basically all the Shea Moisture stuff is now added to the whole prize. So it's just like, you're gonna win so much stuff just for clicking the button to vote for my product and reposting the link couple times. I'll put all the giveaway information in the description box, so if you happen to miss that, you can check it out there. Okay, so kind of switching gears, now that it's like, you know, holiday season and also like New Year's, I feel like everybody is kind of like weight conscious sometimes. Not everybody, but I think a lot of people become weight conscious because like during the holidays you're eating a ton of comfort foods and then you're thinking it's New Year, new me, now I want to lose all this weight that I put on from eating all these comfort foods. So actually I was super excited because Teamy Blends reached out to me to try their detox tea, and I did that for 30 days and my results were incredible. Like, so first of all, let me start by saying that the tea that I took was basically a combination of both a morning tea that's like full of nutrients and gives you energy, and then another tea I take every other night that basically clears out your colon. So the first thing that I noticed, like within, I would say 2 days of taking the tea, was my energy levels skyrocketed. And for me, that was, I can't explain to you how good that felt. Like I was just feeling so good. Like I was in a good mood. I was feeling energized, and I'm anemic. And this, since like September, I would say, or late August and September, I've been so tired. Like if you're anemic or you've dealt with anemia, you know that it literally can make you feel like you just want to sleep all day. It's a horrible feeling. For me, it brings down my mood as well. So I was like fighting off like anxiety as well, and it was really horrible. And I like honestly 100% give this tea all the credit for getting me back to a place where I was just feeling good. Like at that point I was like, I don't even care if I don't lose not one single pound. Like I just feel good, like finally. And I had been feeling like crap for like, you know, 2.5 months almost. And so like it was just good to not feel like crap. And I'm, since like, as I said, like I finished my 30 days already, so I'm not even taking the tea anymore or drinking the tea anymore, but I still feel good. Like I feel like it balanced out my system or something. I actually have a code for the Teamy Blends tea where you can get 15% off. So I will leave that code right here so that if you're interested in it, you can try the tea for yourself. I highly recommend this. Like within the first week, I lost 5 pounds without even changing my diet, but then I did change my diet too. And for me, changing my diet is really just eating vegan. And so I've made a lot of vegan dishes that I'll pop in here. Like just footage of like different things I've made, mostly like smoothie bowls and oatmeal and things like that. If you guys are interested in seeing more vegan recipes, I've made like a what I eat in a day video just for some inspo. But if you guys want more like food vlogs, definitely let me know, because I've like made all this stuff here, like homemade almond milk, and salads, just like simple stuff that's easy to make, it's inexpensive, and it's so good for you. But yeah, that's what's been going on with me for these past like 2-3 weeks. Thank you so much for tuning in. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, of course, and I will catch you in the next one.